Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. We have before us a simple Olympiad math problem. Let us quickly solve this problem. Let's say we should evaluate the product of all these things plus this, then we should find the square root without calculator. Now what do you do in this case? Is a simple math. So what we do is this is the same thing as saying okay, let's say let x be equal to all these things. Okay, so let's say let y be equal to the square root of 500 multiplied by 501 multiplied by 502 multiplied by 503 then plus 1. All right, now if we square both sides, square both sides, I'm going to have that y squared is equal to the square root of 500 into 501 into 502 into 503 then plus 1. All right, all squared. Now believe you me that square is the opposite of square root, so this take care of this. I'm having that y squared is equal to 500 is being multiplied by 501, is being multiplied by 502, is being multiplied by 503, then plus 1. Okay? Now, if you believe me that this is something as saying that y squared is equal to 500 in bracket of 500 plus 1, okay, which will give us 501, in bracket of 500 plus 2, okay, in bracket of 500 plus 3, then plus 1. Okay, now I can say that since I have 500 everywhere, let x be equal to what? 500. So I'm having that my y squared is equal to x in bracket of x plus 1 in bracket of x plus 2 in bracket of x plus 3 then plus 1. Now let us clear the bracket. Look at this. There's a little trick you need to know here. If I say if this multiply this and then this multiply this, I will not get the same thing. But look at this now. If I use this and multiply this, I'm going to get 3x. And if I use this and multiply this, I will still get another 3x. All right. So we will say, okay, let this two multiply itself, and then this one multiply this one. Okay. So I'm going to have okay, I'm going to have, so what do we do now? This is going to be that y squared is equal to, now let this multiply this. I need to get the same thing, so I'm going to have that x is going to multiply x plus 1, okay, sorry, x plus 3, while x plus 2 will now, x plus 1 will now multiply x plus 2, x plus 2 then plus 1. Okay, now having this, let us clear the bracket. I still have that my y squared is equal to, this time this I have x squared plus 3x. Okay, now it's being multiplied by, let me multiply these two. I have x squared, this time this I'm going to have plus 2x, this time this I'm going to have plus x, this time this I'm going to have plus 2, okay, then plus 1 here. Now this is now the same as saying y squared is equal to x squared plus 3x, then in bracket of x squared plus 3x plus 2, okay, then plus 1. Now having this, now you will see that here is the same thing as here. I can say that let z be equal to x squared plus 3x. Okay, now what do we do? Anywhere we see x squared plus 3x, we put z. So I have that my y squared is equal to z, okay, is now being multiplied by, is now being multiplied by z plus 2 then plus 1. Okay, so let us differentiate that. So now let us multiply these two and know what we are going to have. So this time this I'm going to have z squared plus 2z plus 1. This time this z squared, this time this 2z, then plus 1. Now if we factorize this, is it factorizable? Yes, it's factorizable. So I'm going to have that this is the same thing as z squared plus z plus z plus 1. Okay, yeah, so I'm going to have that this is z in bracket of z plus 1, okay, then plus 1 in bracket of z plus 1. All right. So this is step as saying z plus 1 in bracket of z plus 1. All right. Okay. So now this is going to give us that. Can I clean here? So let me write the things we know. We know that x is equal to 500, and then we know that our okay. So let's have that. So let me clean from here. So we are going to have that. Now, what do you think we are going to have? We're going to have that y squared is equal to z plus 1 all squared. Okay. Now, if 2 take care of 2, we're going to have that y is equal to what? Z plus 1. Okay. Our y is equal to what? Z plus 1. Now, what is our z? Don't forget, this is our z. So, therefore, our y is equal to what? X squared plus 3x plus 1. Okay. If you have gotten to this place, thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to like this video. Follow us if today is your first day of watching our video. We bring you nice math problem with physics and chemistry as well. All right. So if you're a returning subscriber, may the peace of the Lord be with you. Now, can we factorize this? Is this factorizable? No. So since it's not factorizable, what do we do? Okay. So since it's not factorizable, we can go ahead and just put we don't need to even factorize. So no need to factorize. So we're going to have that our y is equal to, you know that y is the whole question. So our y is equal to, don't forget our x is 500. So I'm going to have 500 squared plus 3 into 500, then plus 1. Okay. So this is now 500 squared will give you this is 25,000. Okay. Then plus this is 15,000, then plus 1. So I'm going to have 25,000. I'm going to have 0051, and then I'm going to have 1. So if I'm going to do this, I'm going to have that this is 10512, sorry, 5252. So my final answer is now 251501. Okay. So that is that for that. So you can check if it's correct by, let us use our calculator and check if it is correct. We're going to have 500 times 501 times 502 times 503. Okay. Then plus 1. I have this answer. Then square root of my answer is giving me 251501. So that is that for that. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please don't forget to give us a like, comment on what you think, and then subscribe if you are new here. Bye bye.